What just happened, dude? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Third Street Reactions. I'm Tom.
Shane.
We are back with Game of Thrones Season 2, Episode 5. Okay, guys, as you might notice, we're short one. We actually had a church picnic prior to coming here. We film all these at the same time through the course of a weekend, so Malachi will be out for one, but he will be back for the rest of them.
Yeah, he'll be here in like an hour or less. But he is on a timetable. He has to drive back home. We do not want to get him back too late. He has babysitters, and obviously you have your other real job tomorrow. So quick recap from the last episode. Go back and watch our post talk for kind of a more in depth. But just to summarize, an interesting character that I think is probably going to play a little bit more of a role just because of the dialogue with her and Rob. Mm-hmm. I even felt maybe could become a love interest. Is the battlefield nurse Talisa? I'm not sure how you pronounce it exactly. Yeah, I can't remember how you pronounce it.
But there was kind of this, she brought this moral kind of turpitude to war in general and why they were fighting and what they were fighting for. And
I completely get her side. It's like, okay, so you lords get into it. So all these bannermen get summoned, and it's really just the boys.
Some kid who was a fisherman yesterday.
Yeah, he gets conscripted to do something he doesn't want to fucking do. And Davos has a lot of reservations about Melisandre, the red
priestess.
Yeah, the red priestess lady.
Fire priestess.
But he did get to see something that probably blew him away. So,
yeah, she gave birth to this shadow creature thing. And you and I were talking about this on the drive out here, I think yesterday, that it kind of gives credence to the fact that there is magic.
Yeah, magic's in the world.
In this
world.
You
just saw it. Magic in the world. Anyways, guys, before we jump in, if you want to watch this episode that we're about to do, you can go to our Patreon and see the full-length, uncut version of it.
What length?
The full length.
The full length.
Let's jump in.
Your son can go on calling himself king in the north. The Starks will have dominion over all lands north of Merk Caitlin. Ned Stark swore to Robert 18 years ago. Their friendship held the kingdoms together.
And in return for my son's loyalty?
Baratheon and Stark will fight their common enemy together.
Negotiate a peace with your brother.
Negotiate with Stannis.
In the world?
I feel like that could have gone better.
Yeah, what just happened, dude? She just got a job.
What are you doing? Just...
You'll die for this!
No, wait! It wasn't her!
We have to get him up to speed now. Can't watch anymore for the interest of time.
I was on the fence about her before, but I kind of like her now. I feel bad.
They'll hang you for this. No. You can't avenge him if you're dead.
That doesn't look good either, though. Her being gone and running off. This is crazy, dude.
I know.
Stannis will be here in an hour. When he arrives, Renly's bannermen will flock to him.
Ride back to Highgarden, sister. I'm not running from Stannis.
Brienne of Tarth murdered Renly.
I don't believe that.
What do you desire most in this world?
Revenge.
I have always found that to be
It's a great motivation.
Yeah.
You can't avenge him from the grave.
It's a good theme of this episode, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to be a queen?
No. I want to be the queen.
Whomever did it, I say, well done.
It's not what Varys says. He says Renly's army's flocking to support Stannis, which would give Stannis superiority over us on both land and sea.
Littlefinger says we can outspend him.
The king is taking personal charge of siege preparations.
Specifically what the king has in mind.
You may specifically, or you may ask vaguely. The answer will be the same.
I like this duo.
I know.
Wildfire.
Why would I lie?
If the vile allegations against my brother and sister are true, do you think it will make Jamie more likely to kill you or less likely? Money would be on all right.
They have thousands of pots already stored in their vaults. They are planning to launch it from the city walls into Stannis' ships and army. I swear to you.
Swear to me on what?
On my life.
But I don't care about your life.
Please kill me if anything should happen to Lord Tyrion.
I love Bronn.
Me too.
I hope he doesn't die.
We need Zach to be our Bronn.
I grieve for him as well. What the boy he was. What the man he grew to be.
I need
Good
to
line.
speak to you about what I saw in that cave. I want to tell you that what I saw.
All my brother's bannermen have come to my side. Soon I shall be sitting on the Iron Throne.
Nothing is worth what this will cost you, not even the
I
iron.
know more about it.
If you take King's Landing with her by your side, the victory will be hers.
I never thought I'd have reason to doubt your loyalty. Was I wrong?
Just means telling hard truths.
The hard truth.
She's a foreigner, preaching a foreign religion. You won those bannermen from Renly.
We set out for King's Landing without Lady Melisandre.
Isn't he great?
Yeah, there's some good lines, man. I love it.
My fruit, my lord. Fresh fruit.
Prince Ali, yes it is he.
I was thinking the same thing, dude.
You won't be able to hold the city against Stannis, not the way Joffrey's planning on holding it.
Corruption! Brother fornicates with sister in the bed of kings.
Uh-oh.
When the fruit of the incest is rotten. To the tune of a twisted demon monk.
He's talking about you.
What? Demon monkey?
They blame you for the city's ills.
Your captain commands you to stop!
Where are we headed, Captain? I have been reaving and raping since before you left Balon's ball.
And a hell of a guy, huh?
Don't reckon I've got much use for a captain at all.
Drag you back here in chains and hang you for a traitor.
Stop! We yield!
Come on. I'll take you out.
Who are you?
I'm not going to respect you until you prove yourself.
Now am I supposed to prove myself by pillaging piss-poor fishing villages?
You're not.
Stony Shore's not far from Torrance Square. As soon as Winterfell got word that we'd taken Torrance Square, the Starks would send their men to take it back. Take me to my ship.
Kind of like their outfit. He's got like a hoodie underneath.
Do you understand kind of what just happened there?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're yeah, but they're shitty fucking people, man.
We've underestimated the Stark boy for too long. He has a good mind for warfare. His men worship him. So how do we stop him?
Perhaps we'd profit from some sleep.
Yes, I think you would, Reginald. Go. If your name wasn't Lannister, you'd be scrubbing out pots in the cook's tent. Go. Where are you from?
Maidenpool, my lord.
And what is their sigil? You're a northerner, aren't you? Good. And what do they say of Robb Stark in the north?
They call him the Young Wolf. They say he rides into battle on the back of a giant direwolf. They say he can't be killed.
Do you believe them?
No, my lord. Anyone can be killed.
Her dad.
Fetch that warden.
I love him.
Yeah, and I actually really love them together, honestly.
A girl says nothing. A boy becomes a girl.
I was always a girl.
And I was always aware. A man pays his debts. A man owes 3.
3 what?
You saved me and the 2 I was with. We have to give them back. Speak 3 names. And the man will do the rest.
I can name anyone, and you'll kill him. They call him the Tickler.
That is enough.
Guy's kind of cool.
Yeah, Jaqen H'ghar. I don't think they said his name yet, but
I was gonna say I didn't know what his name was.
Think of how old this place is. Before the Targaryens defeated the Andals, before the Andals took Westeros from the First Men.
Before I die.
Thousands and thousands of years ago, the First Men stood here, where we're standing. What do you think they were like, the First Men?
Smart people don't find themselves in places like these.
I think they were afraid.
One blast is for Rangers returning. Wildlands is 2 blasts.
And 3 for White Walkers.
It's been 1,000 years, how do you know?
Well, I read it in a book.
Piss on wildfire and your cock burns off.
Oh, no, I have not conducted this experiment. After the dragons died, wildfire was the key to the Targaryen power.
How much do you have?
I know this man is insulting.
There's like light inside there. How long has that torch been burning?
I have been working tirelessly, day and night.
You won't be making wildfire for my sister any longer. You'll be making it for me.
Dracarys.
That is so cool.
The last time a rich man gave me a dress, he was selling me to cultural.
Nation.
Real princess in Zara.
She's not a princess, she's a Khaleesi.
My brother used to say the only thing the Dothraki knew how to do was steal things better men have built.
Steal things better.
On behalf of the warlocks of Karth, I welcome you. This gem. Look at it.
Into its depths.
Often more than once. It would be an honor to host you at the House of the Undying. You are always welcome.
You watch over her.
Do I know you?
I know you.
What the?
She needs true protectors, now more than ever. Dragons are fire made flesh.
A shadow in the shape of a man.
In the shape of Stannis. Once you're safely back amongst your own people, will you give me leave to go, my lady? I should never have fled.
Renly's death was no fault of yours.
But I could serve you, if you would have me.
Hmm.
You have courage. Then I am yours, my lady. I swear it by the old gods and the new.
Crazy people did that.
Yeah.
Torrance Square is under siege. Torrance Square is barely 40 leagues from here. A raiding party led by the Mountain. Might be sellswords paid by Tywin Lannister.
We have to help them.
You can gather 200 decent men.
We can't protect our own bannermen. Why should they protect us? Take the men you need.
Won't take long, my lord. Southerners don't do well up here.
I've been dreaming of a 3-eyed raven again. What did you see in your dream?
I dreamt that the sea came to Winterfell. I saw waves crashing against the gates. Drowned men were floating here. In the yard.
When they see us coming that far, it becomes a signal. His man's raider plenty of time to throw a party in our honour.
And the wildlings have joined it.
All of them. Mance was one of us, once. He's gonna teach them our way of doing things. So we need to be more like them. Sneak in, kill Mance, and scatter them to the winds before they can march on the wall. It's not a job for 400 men. I need to move fast and silent. I'd like to join Lord Corrin. I've been called lots of things, but that might be my first, Lord Corrin.
I hope you make a better ranger than you do a steward.
What do you want?
To cross the narrow sea and take back the Iron Throne.
Why?
The Iron Throne is mine, and I will take it.
A conqueror. The hardest steel does not make a mark. The only thing that can open this door is this key.
And behind the door. And it can all be mine.
All
All I have to do.
is marry me.
That was a romantic proposal.
I come from nothing. But marry me and I will give you the 7 kingdoms.
He's kind of a cool dude.
To sea with an army you
Yeah.
The 7 kingdoms are at war with one another. The usurper is dead. Time to strike is now. We need to find ships and an army, or we'll spend the rest of our lives rotting away at the edge of the world.
I know the opportunity before you seems like the last you'll ever have, but you must
Do not speak to me like I'm a child. Who you want?
see you on the Iron Throne. May cover it up and deny it, but you have a gentle heart. You would not only be respected and feared, you would be loved. There are times when I look at you and I still can't believe you're real.
What a nice thing to say.
Yeah, man.
Find your own ship. You only need one. The allies we need are in Westeros. Oh, God.
You should stand side face.
Side face.
Smaller target. You're practicing for a fight. You should practice right.
Did you see it?
Man, that was awesome. I love that. That's one of my favorite episodes.
I know. We're going to have probably Malachi react to that, at least that first part, and probably spend 20 minutes, showing him the important stuff before we jump into episode 6. And maybe we'll put that reaction in this reaction. Renly's dead.
Renly's dead.
Renly's dead.
What appears to be a spirit.
Yeah.
Some ghost Scooby-Doo nonsense is going on.
So what did you say in the pre-talk? Magic is real, it seems.
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd you feel about Stannis wasn't really hearing anything Davos was trying to say?
Yeah, there was the rift there was kind of interesting. But I think ultimately he kind of started listening to him at the end a little bit.
Yeah.
Like getting through to him.
Yeah.
But I foresee that could become a problem. It was almost like he's like so like bewitched by this woman, this beautiful woman.
Yeah, I'm sure that helps.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt anything.
Doesn't hurt anything. I've been bewitched.
That Pyatt Pre dude, that creepy looking guy with like the purple lips and stuff.
Yep.
He just freaks me out.
Yeah, he looks like the Hellraiser.
Yes.
He has a Hellraiser look.
Yeah.
So that guy had spikes on him, didn't he?
Yep. Little pins coming out of Pinhead. What is it?
A little nickname is?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not trying to... okay, so I'm not trying to shit on the actor. I imagine he was selected to look a certain way, and he was selected based on his looks to meet criteria.
And he played the part well.
He played the part well, so I don't want to besmirch him.
So it was an interesting thing that it was talked about by another character, but I've kind of been wondering the last at least this season, maybe a little bit in the previous season, that there was maybe like something between Khaleesi and Jorah.
Yeah.
I don't know even if it was mutual or not, but I just feel like something's there.
Yeah.
Am I reading too much into it?
No, I don't think you are. I mean, what did Zorak, what's his name?
Yeah, he's like, how long has he been in love with you?
Yeah, so
But she acted like genuinely surprised. Like, what are you talking about? He's not my manservant. No one's in love with anybody. I mean, she could have just been playing it off, but...
Well, in your experience, how often do really pretty girls, when they're kind of young and naive, even know that a bunch of men worship the ground they walk on? I think most of the time they don't know. I mean, they get to a point where they do know, and then they probably play dumb. But I don't think she's playing dumb. I think she's
still pretty young, too.
I think she's ignorant, yeah.
Yeah. Based on where I am in the show with my knowledge, do you think that... I can't ask you that because it's a biased answer. It has to be a biased answer because you know.
Just ask yourself the question.
Do I think that Jorah's in love with her?
I mean... Based on what you know, I mean, he's just been advising.
Well, and Tyrion is really smart. And I think he might have one of the best kind of overall pictures as far as what's going on right now, in a general sense.
He was pretty impressed with that fire, though, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Bronn, not so much.
I love Bronn. He's one of my favorite characters.
Yeah. So, when they blow the horn once, what does that mean?
Yeah, that means...
If they're north of the wall.
Yeah, that means that the Rangers are coming back.
They do it twice. What does it mean?
That means that the wildlings.
Okay, 3
times. The wildling attacks, and 3 are those super creepy.
But they don't exist. They haven't been seen in 1,000 years.
Hey, Sam's read books, man.
Sam has read books. I love Sam.
Going back to Zaros when he's at that giant door and he's like, "This is the only key to this door," with Khaleesi. I kind of wanted to see what was on the other side of it. Did she see what was on the other side of it?
No.
Because why are you even debating making this arrangement till you see what's on the other side of it? How do you know it's not a big sticky note that says, haha? I don't think that guy would do that.
Yeah.
However...
Yeah, you just gotta keep watching. We also have a situation with Theon.
He's not respected by his men.
He's not respected of his name, and it looks like they're trying to create a situation in the north.
Yeah.
Why would Theon want to do that?
It would almost be like a bait situation, because they knew that if they did that, based upon their conversation...
Yeah. And Bran actually... Yeah, he sent 200 men. So what does that mean? What do they want? We'll have to see. And I think that's pretty much all I got. We gotta get Malachi in here. We'll throw that in the beginning of the pre-talk. And he obviously has missed the post-talk, but maybe we can cover that a little bit in our next pre-talk. He should be here in a few minutes, guys. But that's gonna be the end of the video. Hopefully you liked our reaction and his reaction. You guys don't want to wait until next week. Check us out on Patreon. Bye-bye.